Real Housewives of New Jersey. Yes, yes, yes. Got my hair cut, y'all. Um, I'm, like I said, I've decided to just cut my hair and I'm just gonna grow it all back out. And I'm 33, so I'm gonna try for the rest of my 30s, which is till I get 40, 7 years, something like that. I'm gonna just grow my hair back out, see how long I can get it. My hair gets very long, it changes textures. It starts to knot up on the ends, even if I have no split ends. It's a lot. I adore my hair, but it is a lot to maintain as anybody with long hair, especially being ethnic. My God, it is a lot to maintain. So pray for me and we gonna see. But I can have a moment and just cut it all off again. But we're gonna try to grow it back out. Anyway, Real Housewives of New Jersey. Um, so the first thing we see is Danielle and her husband and her two kids who are so adorable and so funny, right? So they're preparing for the little girl's birthday party. I think she's turning 5. I think they said little Valentina. She is a character. You hear me? So they're doing this whole little routine, and it's just funny. Her and the kids act just like Danielle. It is a mess. They asked the little girl. She said she wanted to invite these two little boys to her party. And they asked her, what you just wanted to invite boys, no girls? She was like, yeah, because those two boys are my boyfriends. I screamed, just cute. So it was a lot of family this episode, a lot of family get together celebrations, etc. And Rachel Fuda, we end up meeting her family, and they're lovely. The grandma's my favorite. The grandma she says whatever, however, is only grandma's does, and we love that. She's super funny. We find out that Rachel is also the big sister to a little brother, just like Teresa and Joe, and just like Danielle and her brother. Um, and out of the three sets of people, Rachel is the only one that has a successful relationship with her brother, with her younger brother. So, we're praying for them other ones. My God, what a dire need they're in. Danielle and Teresa definitely have a lot more in common than I guess what meets the eye. Let me see. We see Melissa and her daughter. They meet up. They're actually in the car. She's teaching the daughter how to drive. And Melissa, she starts to talk to her about how she doesn't want her to ever hold any resentment towards her aunt Teresa. And she hopes that her and the girls, her cousins, Teresa's daughters, remain close. And she was just like, well, we don't even talk about that kind of stuff when we're together and stuff. Melissa made it a point to say that, and she made it a point to say that she don't involve the kids in the mess. Like I've said before, listen, I think the Teresa daughters are about grown, or some of them are grown. But anyway, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and their experience is their experience. But to me, I just don't feel comfortable with the kids having so much of a voice in the situation. Because at the end of the day, that's your uncle. And I'm not saying that you have to fool with him or even like him or whatever. But, it's just certain things that's just not good. Because every child is going to take up for their parent. So I just hate for it to get to a situation where now the kids are beefing. And, now there's a whole nother situation. So now because of the adults acting up, the kids follow suit. And I just pray that won't happen to all the girls. Let me name them. What's their names? Gia, Gabriella, um, Adriana, Natalia, Adriana. I'm missing one. Gia, Gabriella, Adriana and it'll come to me once this video's off. And I think Joe's daughter's name Antonia, I believe. Anyway, so yeah, we're praying for them, child. It's a mess. Teresa had a scene where she was trying on her wedding dress. She looked beautiful. She brought Gia, the oldest, and then I think the number 3, the one in the middle, the one before the baby girl. And you know, they those two look just alike. And so they're sitting there talking and about everything. And Teresa brings up Melissa. She was just like, well, did you talk to Melissa? And all that. And it was just like, well, I mean, briefly, we talked to her. And, you know, once again, we're going on and on about how this thing, how it's not the same anymore. And things are different between them. And, you know, it's an unfortunate situation what Teresa and Joe has been going through. But they have been going through it for years and years. So I don't know. We're going to pray for them. You know, all they got is each other. But I mean, really, my gosh, at some point, it's just, I don't know. Let me see. Jennifer Aiden met up with Melissa. And she wanted to talk to Melissa about the situation where with her and Rachel Fuda getting into it. Fuda getting into it, and how she, you know, threw her under the bus by saying that she was talking about Dolores and stuff. And you know, Jennifer Aiden went on about how of her disdain for Margaret, and she said that she doesn't agree with how Margaret tried to encourage Melissa to leave Joe. At one point, Joe and Melissa was going through it, and Margaret was like, oh, well, I got somebody for you, or blah, 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 trying to get Melissa to break up with Joe. And we know that Jennifer Aiden, she don't stand for breaking up marriages and blah, blah. She's in there for the long run, and she's into sticking it out and working out no matter what, pretty much. Good for you, Jennifer, but that's not everybody's situation. And furthermore, they're so old, and obviously Joe and Melissa got over it. Let me see. She talked about how Margaret goes in and out of friends and stuff, and this new friend, this girl, that's been giving Teresa and Jennifer information about her. You know, she basically pretty much just have a bunch of tea or whatever on Margaret due to this girl. So I'm just like, well, it's a mess. It is a mess. And basically, Jennifer told Melissa to watch her back with Margaret. Okay, so Jennifer Fessler, she has a get-together at her house. The entire cast shows up. As soon as Melissa saw Margaret, she could not wait to tell her what Jennifer said. I said, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. What's going on with these noses? Everybody on the show got a bad nose. So anyway, not everybody, but a good bit. Let me see. So Margaret, you know, she's irritated and stuff. I said, what's funny is how both Jennifer Aiden and Margaret have something going on with them. Margaret's arm is messed up from when she fell out there trying to Tootsie Roll at Melissa's event at the skating rink. And Jennifer Aiden and her foot, they both got on casts and trying to fight. I said, look, y'all sit down. Let me see. So all the ladies go outside to sit, and then they start to talk about Danielle, because once again, Melissa brought up Danielle's brother in the situation, and she said plain as day, I think the brother stopped making fun of her because she makes dumb Instagram videos. Something she said like that. And I'm like, Melissa, you need to stop. You need to make you a video. You need to find you something to do. What does Melissa do? Did she got a clothing line or something? Or I remember seeing Melissa Gorga on a commercial or something maybe a couple of months ago. I forgot what it was for. But yeah, I'm just like, child. So once Danielle got there, they started to grill her kinda on her relationship with her brother, and you could tell that she wasn't really ready for it. She didn't want to discuss it like that, and so she didn't. She just briefly skimmed over it and said, "Well, you know, he was making fun of me on Instagram, and so I blocked him." And that was pretty much it. But you know, we found out about the wife, a little bit of that situation, and the family dynamics there, etc. Danielle maybe has a show on her hands, like Danielle and the Family or something. I don't know, but I feel like Danielle's story. Danielle has a lot to unpack because I really want to know what's going on with that brother of hers. Like, it's so weird. If they really didn't have a super, super huge falling out, then, I mean, okay. Jackie's there. Shoot, Jackie as a friend to the show is bringing more than when Jackie was on the show. As a, what do they hold in Jersey? I don't know. So yeah. And Margaret, she has the best tagline at the beginning. The best. Everybody else's is trash. I don't like it. Let me see. Okay, so they're all sitting at the table. They got on, somehow somebody brought up bragging or something, and then Jennifer was like, "No, I don't brag," and blah, 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 blah. And then Margaret chimes in, and that's pretty much downhill from there. Margaret and Jennifer go in on each other. Margaret called her a disheveled drug addict, and, you know, Jennifer said that, you know, you're a piece of shit, and I have the one thing you'll never have, which is a family. It was just getting real ugly. I said, "Oh, Lord, bless their heart." It got real bad. Jennifer Fessler got so bad, her nerves so shot, she got up and then she went in the house to go sprinkle some water on her face. And Margaret was getting ready to leave. She told Margaret to sit down. Then she told Jen that she had to go. And Teresa, like a real friend, got up and went behind Jennifer Aiden. And I was here for that. I was like, well, this is how you do. If we come together, we lead together, period. Let me see. Margaret can't really understand why Jennifer keeps talking to everybody about her and how she never wants to resolve an issue. One, because it's for the show. Two, because she likes being messy. Three, because she knows how far to go with you. And four, she just likes being messy. Once again, I don't know. What y'all think Jennifer's issue is? I mean, I kind of know because, like I said, I started watching Jersey last season. So there's certain stuff I probably don't know. Probably a good bit. But is Margaret really that bad? Because Teresa and Jennifer, is telling Danielle and Rachel at Danielle little girl's party that you need to watch your back with Margaret. That it's best to have her as a friend versus an enemy. I said, Lord, what Margaret got? Who Margaret work for? I said, not Margaret in charge of the girls. Let me see. I think that's it. Danielle little girl's party was so cute. We see Olivia, Jennifer's daughter. She's cute and just super smart and funny. Yes. I think that was it, y'all. Then Teresa and Jennifer go outside and they talk, and yeah, so it was just like, child. Do y'all think that Jennifer Fessler was wrong for putting Jen out? Let's see. Okay. Was that it? Was that it? Sorry, y'all. I had a little brain moment. Y'all, I think that was it. I'm tired. Y'all tell me what y'all thought about this video in the comment section below. I will talk to you guys later. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google+. Follow me at ItsKingsWorld on Instagram and Twitter. At ItsKingsWorld89 on Snapchat. Chisking on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned. Jersey's kind of bringing it for me. And I'll see you guys later.